What's up guys, Rico here. Welcome back to Chibind Brothers. Today is going to be a very different video from the conventional ones that we always make. You're not going to see my face today because it has been crazy. I did not have, as you can see, I'm literally recording this video right now, right after the bell closed for today, and AMC closed somewhere around $62.55, but after hours we're already up to $64, almost $65, and by the time you watch this video it's probably going to be even higher than that. So just, don't take me on that one, because the volatility has been pretty crazy. And if you stick with me in this video, I'm about to give you an update on what I think we're probably gonna get, where we're gonna go as far as tomorrow or even next week, and what could potentially happen. What we're seeing was what are the news that are coming out, what are the short interests that we've been seeing, what's going on. Specifically today was that day, the June 2nd day that everybody was waiting for, and then just like you see pretty much what happened. I'm kind of gonna go a little bit into that and kind of give you what could be the next target as we're moving forward into this. But first, I have a very important confession to make, because here's the thing. Last time I made a video, I pretty much told you guys that my price target was pretty much at 20 when we're still trading somewhere in the $12. The reason I put that one, because $20 was pretty much the highest level at the time, or should I say was the resistance level, because it was the highest level that we ever reached before, and which pretty much happened. We pretty much saw that, and I also say that a lot of people were going to be selling once we get to that level. It did happen for pretty much a couple days. The first day when we got there 20, we rejected and we went below somewhere in the 18. The next day we were down a little bit, somewhere 17, and then we shoot up all of the sudden. This is what you're seeing right here. We just shot up, and then we got to this level and we never literally stopped. As you can see today, we reached a highest level of $72.62. Literally crazy. So here's the thing. The reason I say I have a confession to make is because, you see, for a normal person, or at least I was given a little bit of even though I have to admit, I thought that short sellers and these Wall Street hedge funds, I thought they had a brain, even though I gave them very little credit, even though I set my bar very low. But I was thinking, I mean, at least if you have seen what happened with GameStop, you have lost billions and billions of dollars, and you start seeing the same freaking trend happening in a stock like AMC, you will probably have a brain to think, I'm about to lose money again, so maybe I should try and close my position so this wouldn't happen. Me thinking that way, of course I love the fact that we the people are making money, but at the same time I was thinking, well, if these people don't want that to happen, they're probably going to try and close their position early. So we have to be careful just in case things reverses. Boy, was I wrong. I have to admit that right after all these things happened, they did not stop. They doubled down. They kept adding short interest, which it still doesn't make sense to me. How can somebody keep losing? But get this, short sellers or Wall Street hedge funds, they are the most greediest people on this planet. So for them to just sit there and lose money, it's beyond crazy to me, because they know they're putting money in our pocket, and I love it, and I love that a lot of people are making a lot of money right now, which is great. But at the same time, we also have to look both sides, and when you're looking at both sides, I mean, I guess I give them too much credit. So you know what, I don't care whatever happens, they're losing. So you know what, well, the trend keeps going, and for the fact that the trend keeps going, the interest are still adding. So even today, if you look at what's happening right now, even though we got to these level, what's going on in the market today, you will probably think, okay, if these people had a brain, or at least they were some kind of smart people, or the way they make themselves to be professionals, quote unquote professionals, they will probably start exiting their position, because today alone they lost over $2 billion. But guess what they did? Let me show you something here real quick. Oh, I'm gonna go to here. Look, this is from Ortex, right? About 2 hours ago. Today, technically. Short sellers, look, they have lost $2.5 billion today only. But look what they did. They have borrowed, or should I actually say, they have added right here 2 million more shares to the short. So instead of decreasing the short position or the short interest, guess what? The short interest went up because just 3 hours ago, look where the short interest was. But then, look what happened an hour later. It got added. But here's the thing. This cannot even be a trusted real number. You know why? Because today they are doing the recount because we know for sure that there are naked short, synthetic shares. Naked short means they're short really that don't exist. The short that are not exactly accounted for into the AMC float, which means AMC could even be shorted way more than the numbers that we are seeing right now because naked shorts are not reported anywhere. So the crazy part is we are not seeing the shorts that are shorted naked. The only short numbers that we're seeing are the ones that could actually be reported, and they have been increasing. So now imagine what's happening to the short that we don't even know, or the ones that are not being reported. That's what makes this whole thing even crazier. So that's what you see, we're getting to these levels. For what I'm seeing here, I wouldn't be surprised that by the time we get to Friday, or tomorrow, by the time we get to Friday, we would reach up to $100 a share. Because at first, even though I was thinking they would probably try to exit or at least close their position earlier to avoid us. But then now the price is way too high that if they have to cover, they have to buy more shares at a much higher price, which means even though it could be a short-term spike, it means it will have to go up before it actually comes back down. So as long as the short interest is not covered and as long as the short interest keeps increasing, we will keep seeing AMC going up. That is no doubt. So the only time, and this is what I'm saying, and it's a big if, because I don't want you to be like, oh, you said it hit. I'm telling you based on what the numbers are. So if we don't see the numbers change, the price will keep going up. Unless if there is a change, unless if they decide to close, unless they decide to somehow start exiting, and then we might see that change, we might see that drop. But before we see that drop, because they're gonna have to cover, which means they have to buy more to get out, so we're gonna have to see that little spike before we come back to, if we will, at some point, or when we will at some point. So that's what I'm saying. It is very much possible to see it in the next 2 days to go up to $100. It's not impossible. That's pretty much what we're saying. So I wanted to kind of tell you guys this. I just wanted to be able to do kind of an update and, be pretty much honest with you guys. I gave these people too much credit. And yes, we reached my target and we blew past it all the way like 3 times. And I gave them too much credit thinking they were going to close it, but they didn't close. And here we are. I'm happy a lot of you are making money, and I'm happy that we're in this, and it has started. The only way to stop this is for them to close. And if they don't close, well, we're going to be seeing unprecedented numbers coming up. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely based on my opinion, and I would like to caution people that are trying to buy, especially at these levels, because we are way too high. If you did not get in early, hey, I've been saying this for a while. I even said it in my other video. I said the moment to buy was before we actually crossed this level. That's when I was talking about this. Yeah, some people might have gotten early, or some people today, but when you started getting to these levels, you never know. But anyway, I wouldn't tell you when to buy or when to sell. All I'm saying is what I'm seeing and kind of give you an update of what the numbers could be according to what I see and what I think and all these short numbers. So, and as always, I pretty much day traded this today, and because like I always say, you have to be very cautious. So for me, I day traded. Because some people always say, well, you know, all these YouTubers talk about these stuff, but do they actually buy themselves or something? Anyway, here's the thing. So like I said, I day traded today. I had about 40 shares. I closed on it, you know, 200, almost $200. You can see $197 profit. When I realized I could actually turn it into an option position because things started to become pretty juicy, and that's when I turn around and as you can see, I pretty much closed up today about $2,732 in profit so far, and this is just on this you know, this day trade, because I usually day trade on my thinkorswim, but then I do have some other shares that I'm actually pretty much holding diamond hands on another account where, again, you know, it's been pretty much positive, and I got in way early. So that's pretty much what's been going on, kind of an update on the side of saying if we talk about these type of stocks, we actually also, you know, risk some of the money into it. Again, not a financial advice, but just to be pretty much transparent and kind of show you guys exactly what's up or what's going on. Here we are, and we are pushing. Look, after hours, as I'm talking right now, we already back up to $70. So who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? This is crazy. I'm really happy a lot of you out there are making money, and I'm really happy this is happening. And again, I give them too much credit, but they are just as dumb. And don't let nobody tell you they are the professional ones. They know what they're doing. You probably know a lot more than they even do, to be honest. And all we got to do is squeeze the heck out of them, like big time. So anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. As always, I myself will see you in my next videos. Bye bye.